Good evening, everybody. Apparently, I am live. If so, welcome. I hope I am. I've just realised I haven't got everything set up as I should do. So, good evening, in that live chat. You are on the Making It Up channel. It is a Friday evening at 8 p.m. UK time. Time for the Friday night natter. Hey, up, you're right. All right. As all right, Elise, as the lass. Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty there in the live chat. I've just had an unstable message pop up on my computer. So if the connection goes a bit funny, you get a bit buffering. I do apologise. Oh, right. Hang on. I'm just getting me Insta up and everything to the mod squad when they start coming in. Oh, dearie me. It's a bit bleak out there today, weather-wise. It's a bit of a change from last week when it was absolutely show, but never mind. Okie dokie. Right, notifications have just gone out, I believe. So hopefully we'll have a few more people popping in shortly. It buffered, but it's okay now, lass. Thanks, honey bun. I'm not quite sure if everything's working right because apparently I've got nobody watching, according to YouTube. Anyway, not quite sure what's going off there. Maybe because of some of the buffering, people have had to go out and come back in again. Right, where am I? Right, I think I'm all on. Says one watching on your end, hon. Yeah, I've got one watching now, so that must be you. Oh, right. I've just finished one, had a wee, ran down, and come on here. So I need to get this organised. What you up in tonight then, Lise? Oh, I'm on my usual. I've got vodka and lemonade, everybody. If you're interested, we do like to know what everybody's favourite tipple is here on a Friday night natter, because that is part of the unofficial rules. You do have to have a beverage of some sort. Doesn't have to be alcoholic, even water, whatever it is. But you can't have a good old natter without being able to wet your whistle. So cheers, everybody. At least you're just on coffee, laugh out loud. Oh dear, never mind, I must admit, I'm not having much tonight because we are due down at the sisters tomorrow. My youngest sister, so not the middle one. She lives quite a way away on the Isle of Wight. Hi, you back? Renata, hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us on this Friday evening, Renata. Just saying, I'm on my usual vodka and lemonade tonight. Not having too many. Gonna have quite an early night, I hope. Possibly, perhaps, maybe. Because we're due down to our Sarah's, my sister's, tomorrow for a sort of open house afternoon barbecue, what have you. And seeing as though I drove last time and Ian drunk, it's my turn to have a drink tomorrow. So knowing the strength of our Sarah's cocktails that she likes to produce on these occasions, yeah, I don't want to be having much this evening, basically. Lisa's on the coffee. So what are you on tonight, Renata? What are you got in your glass, love? And what has everybody been up to? I've not been up to a darn lot, in all honesty. Oh yeah. Oh no, Renata, you're in isolation till Monday late afternoon due to yuck. Well, that's not so good, love. In all honesty, but it's only a few days away. I feel as though I've been shut in my house now for 2 weeks, because the first week we couldn't go anywhere because of my middle one having to isolate, because somebody at school had tested positive. And then back end of last week, we got sickness and diarrhea in the house. Ian was really, really poorly last Friday, Thursday night into Friday, and then all day Friday. And then Saturday afternoon, James, the oldest one, he started with it. He had it Saturday night into Sunday. Then Matthew, the middle one, had it, who'd been the one who'd had to isolate the week before. He was fine with all that. He never showed any symptoms of that. But he got it Sunday night into Monday. So yeah, pretty much this week's been a recovery week. Plus the weather's been poopy, so not really been able to go anywhere. So yeah, at the moment you have a chamomile mango iced tea. Ooh. But as soon as the bottle is cold, I'm changing to Frascati. Fair enough. I like that a bit more. But chamomile and mango. Now, that sounds interesting because I do like mango, but it can sometimes be a bit sweet and sickly and stuff, or it's a bit weird. But I'm hoping the chamomile would maybe cut through that. That sounds really nice, Natter. I know I've seen like peach iced teas and things like that. I'm not keen on them. Oh, Elise, you went and got your bloods done. Woohoo! At the hospital today, so hopefully we'll get some answers soon. Yay! Fantastic news. I'm really pleased you're on it and you're getting it sorted because definitely needs to be looked at, my darling. I can't believe the blooming... yeah, well... For anybody who doesn't know, Lisa, in the live chat there, Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, she also does a live stream on a Thursday morning, 11 a.m. UK time. And that is a coffee and catch-up, talking about weight loss journeys, recovery from COVID, dealing with long COVID, and other health-related issues. And yes, it's become apparent that there might be something a bit wonky with those thyroid levels, isn't there, Lise? So I'm glad, and it's all come about because of doing the Slimming World journey again and the losing weight. But yeah, I'm really pleased that you're so on it and you're getting that sorted. Good evening, Nez. Hello, darling. Absolutely on it like carbonic. I always say carbonic, but there we go. Yeah, no, that's really, really good, honey. I'm pleased to hear that. Sooner you get onto that, the better, definitely. I can't believe the doctors said that your levels last time were blooming borderline and they've not told you that. Good evening, Nee. Hello, Major. Hi, honey. Miss Lisa has actually been and had a blood done today. Yay! So hopefully she can get to the bottom of this possible thyroid issue. So we're all just doing a bit of this at the minute because she's on one. She's getting it sorted. Which, as anybody who's been around the channels for a while knows, Lisa, we have to give her a few tickings off occasionally to get stuff before she's on. And then eventually she actually goes and does it. But you don't want to be messing around with your thyroid levels. So if they are down, which it sounds like they are, tell you about it. Call in on Monday to get appointment for results. Absolutely. You need to, honestly, the problem is with stuff like this, you sort of think, why didn't they tell you your levels were borderline anyway last time? Why, therefore, weren't they booking you in anyway for sort of regular follow-ups? Like, you know, let's give you 3 months, get you back, let's check it again. Why weren't they keeping on top of that? You're not going to keep on top of that because you weren't notified about it. So, and unfortunately, you do have to keep literally banging your head on the door and on the brick wall to get bloody answers. So, oh, who's in? Is that Katie? Metalhead Lovebug Goth. Yes. Hello. Hey, honey. You've not been in for a few weeks. Hello. How are you doing? How's everything been going in the old US of A? Oh, it's neat. You saw Lisa's post. You glad you're going to get some answers. Have you posted something on Insta about it then, Lise? Because I haven't been on until I've just bobbed on now to bring messages things up. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it is Katie. Hi. Oh, fantastic. Working it has been a while, darling. You've been working non-stop, laugh out loud. Well, that's good. Obviously, working non-stop is good. But if we're getting to the stage of burnout, then that's not good. That's not good. So but it's awesome. I'm so pleased you've been able to join us. It's been the last few weeks for me, Katie, have been just poopy. Honest to goodness, just poopy. It's been awful. Lise, yeah, you took the obligatory hospital selfie and posted it on this one, laugh out loud. Right, I'll go and have a look at that. I'll go and have a look at that, Lise, later on then. Oh, you finally had today off. Yay! Well, big claps all round for finally having a day off, honey bun, and for choosing to spend it with us. So, chin chin, thank you very much, Lee. What are you celebrating this day off with then? Have we got nice sparkly water? Is it warm over there? It's still drizzling here today. That proper, beautiful, fine drizzle that just never stops and gets you absolutely drenched wet through within about 30 seconds. Literally poopy with the exploding nappy. Yeah. Yesterday's. Yeah, when I had to run off the live stream yesterday, Lisa's live stream. Yeah, that was a good one. I had to strip his clothes completely. Yeah. It's the only problem with summery weather or warmer weather. When he's got shorts on, there's not as much like to hold up because shorts are baggy and so yeah, he had to be stripped. I mean, it wasn't like major. It wasn't like, oh my god, just the whole of him in the bath. Not like when he got his nappy and all over the cot and all that. No, it weren't that bad. But it was, yeah. And he's had like the other day, we had a chicken Sunday dinner on Sunday, obviously. Well, no, that's not obvious, actually. I shouldn't say that because we could have had it Monday. Well, we did. But anyway, we had a roast chicken dinner on Sunday. So, of course, he had Sunday dinner. And then he had leftover Sunday dinner on Monday as well. Well, yeah, that worked a little bit too well. So, yeah, Tuesday I had 3 of them. And then he'd had a day off on Wednesday. And then I had 2 yesterday like that as well. So he can. Sometimes that kid can just poop for England. It's ridiculous. Lisa, it bucketed it down earlier, was persisting down all day. Yeah, that's basically, it's kind of just got points in the day, it's just got heavier, but there's always been that really, really fine wee bit in the air, if nothing else. Ugh. Neat, weather's been proper shocking there. No drizzle, it's pissing it down. Oh, right, okay, so you're not you're a proper, yeah, right, got you, love, got you. You're having some red wine, Katie, fantastic. And shop till you dropped earlier, cracking. I like that. Get in. I can't remember the last time I had a fantastic good shop. Well, I can, it was for school uniform. That's not quite the same thing, is it? But I'm glad to hear you are on the red wine, my darling. This sounds like you've planned an awesome day off, so well done you. Neat. It's a different what a difference a week makes in UK weather. Oh god, yeah, absolutely. Lisa, neat. I was implying that with the persisting it down. Yeah. Neat. Sorry, Lisa, I say it like it is, laugh out loud. No filter, I'm too bloody old. And Ness is saying it's pissing it down there too. So, basically, it's a great big cloud of on top of us at the moment. So you'll be pleased to hear that, Katie, probably, or anybody else who's not in. So you get damp, and then you get a bit, and you can't. It's like it's bugging me. I've got piles of washing, literally piling up, because I can't get the stuff. I can get it washed, but I can't get it dry unless I want to stick my radiators on. So I'm buffering apparently. Oh, bubbles. Sorry, everybody, if you are experiencing some buffering. I'm not showing, hang on, I'm not showing anything on my end. Nope, that's fine. I've got no unstable message. So if there is buffering, I do apologise. It could well be interference with the rain and stuff like that, because we live opposite the back of an old colliery. So basically what looks like a beautiful big landscape, nice-ish landscape in front of us, a big hill, is in fact an old slag heap. So yeah, it's the magnetic and all that. That's why we have no mobile signal here. So we have to have my husband, we have a signal box that boosts the signal for the mobiles, but you only get it when you're like on the pavement side, on the road side of the front, out the front of the house. It's weird. Oh, Ness, you've got your hair cut. It's now shoulder length. Oh, where was it down to before then? It was past, wasn't it? It seemed to be about sort of here. So have you had, what, a good sort of 3-inch cut off, darling? 3 or 4 inches? Do you know, these glasses of mine are absolutely disgustingly filthy. Hang on. Oh, dear. Now I can't see a thing. There we go. Just give me a minute. Imagine there's some cheesy on hold music playing now. I'm not going to start singing because, mind you, at least, do you know what, right? I've been spending a lot of time on the phone to different companies and things recently. It's been doing me nothing. But some companies I've come across don't actually have hold music. It's literally just silent on the other end. Now, I got a bit freaked out by this, because then I'm sort of like, hello, is there anybody there? I mean, literally just deadness, no hold music, no nothing. Would you rather have cheesy on hold music, or would you rather have just nothing? Because it really, really freaked me out. I didn't like it at all. I'd much rather have the really shitty, incoherent, tinky-tonky, that's better, music, because then at least you know you're still on the line and you've not been cut off. Do you know what I mean? So, where am I? Neat. Don't forget to show Kirsty some love and hit that thumbs up button. Thanks ever so much, Neat. Yes, please do, everybody. If you do enjoy these Friday Night Matters, please just whack that little thumb-shaped button underneath the live stream for me, please, if you wouldn't mind. That would be very, very helpful and very, very lovely of you, and I would appreciate it muchly. Thank you. And if you're watching on the replay crew, now then, replay crew, I'm afraid it's got to be, you know, the weather forecast symbol with the grey cloud with the raindrops. It's got to be a rain cloud, because just to signify the weather today for all of us here in the UK. So if you are watching in the replay crew, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to stick me a rain cloud emoji in the comments section, so I know you are part of that replay crew. Fantastic. Sorry, right, let me go back to the an umbrella would have been a good idea as well, Neat. I've just seen that. Hang on, I've missed a bit. Where is it? Wow, Ness, it was halfway down your back. Crikey, so even longer than I thought. You've had about 8 inches off. Blooming heck, lads. It feels so much better. I bet it does. I bet it feels a lot lighter. Crikey. And it's no wonder it used to take you so long to dry it and sort it out. Oh, my word, damn. Blimey, Ness, says Lee. Yeah, I second that emotion. Green sleeves every time, says Lise. Yeah, it normally is, isn't it? Or some sort of weird version. Neat, you'd rather have music so you know you haven't been cut off. Exactly, you see. Can't go wrong with a big plinky plonk. No, it depends if what sort of plinky plonk. If it's sort of acapella plinky plonk, you know, that's not so bad, but oh else. Lise, it's the bloody your call is important to us. Please hold the line. Interruption that piss you off. Yeah, that one that does get me a wee bit, I have to say, because it's like, really? So why am I number 14 in the queue, and why is my approximate waiting time 11 minutes and 7 seconds? Yeah, those are a bit of a pain, I have to say. But again, at least you know. The problem with those is as well is because it interrupts, it does that click. So the music or whatever goes off, and you hear that click, and you get all excited. You think, "Oh, somebody's going to answer me now," and they don't, and you're like, "Oh." Yeah, exactly, Lise. If my call is so important, answer the phone. Exactly. Oh, that's it, Ness. Oh, that's it. Oh, Ness, I like that brolly one. Is that brolly purple? It looks purple to me. Either of those two emojis that Ness has now put in the live chat, because I do allow the live chat to replay, by the way, if you are watching on the replay crew. But just to give you some examples of the emojis you can stick in the comments for me. We've got a rain cloud with some raindrops, or we've got a lovely purple umbrella with some raindrops as well. Either of those, awesome. Exactly. No, I completely agree with Lise. And I have actually literally stood there and said, well, answer the no then, you know. Anyway, the husband, by the way, has finally left the building this week. Ha ha! Yes. You see, just not having him in the house, and I feel a bit calmer in a way. Because when he's in the house, he's in the other room, and he has his headphones on, which is fine, so that he has it, because he wants whatever he's watching really loud and stuff. And obviously, if he has it really loud, you lot hear it. So he has his headphones on, which are really, really comfy headphones. They're proper big old-fashioned looking ones. They're Sennheiser, so they're the big padded ones that come over, and then they've got, you know, so they're proper good audio ones, and they're fab. They are really, really fab. They're great listening to an LP on and stuff like that. The only problem is when you're listening to like an LP with Mon, they've got a really big, long, curly wire thing. You start getting into it, and if it's in here, when we used to have the LP player in here, this is a laminate floor, and so you'd start boogieing around, and then of course the floor would start jumping, which would start then vibration, and then you'd get the old on the LP player. And yes, we do have an LP player. Yes, we do have LPs, because we like the sound of LPs. So neat. That brolly is cool, isn't it? I love the little brolly. Thank you, Ness. We've got to definitely, everybody needs to follow Ness's examples, please, because I love those emojis. Thanks, Ness. It is purple, and yes, hair feels so much lighter. Will be easier to wash and dry it, laugh out loud, and a lot quicker, darling, as well. And you'll find you'll be using so much less product. You'll be absolutely flabbergasted. Neat asking, do you feel like something's missing, Ness? Now that's a good point, actually. Yeah, because you've had it so long physically for a long time, haven't you? So yeah. Lise, ringing your doctors has a nearly 3-minute recorded intro, bollocks. Yeah, so does ours. COVID thing first, then the doctor comes on scene to tell the receptionist all your problems as she's a nose cow. Yeah. Then it cuts to press 1 for this, 2 for that. Grr. Yeah, that's ours is exactly the same, Lisa. Listening to what? An LP? Is this 1970? Yeah. No, we do. Vinyl is making a comeback. It is. You can now buy new vinyls again. And depending on who it is, you can be paying 15, 20 quid upwards easy for a new release. So, which is, have you not noticed every charity shop we've been in, where I head to, LP section. So I'm on the hunt for an old-fashioned reel-to-reel as well, working reel-to-reel. I know, but it's because I've got old reel-to-reels that were my mum's, but I don't have a machine to play them on. So, and I need an old slide projector as well, because I've got loads of my dad. His camera that he had when I was little was an old slide camera. So the film, instead of taking it to be developed and you got the 64-inch photos in a packet, his came in either, well, when he picked them up, they were in a box and they were little square and they're negatives. That's a slide camera. And you actually get them developed into slides and then you stick them in a rack. And then you've got this projector, and it's literally as you go through them, and it picks one up, puts it in front, and you project it onto the wall. So I need an old slide projector as well. So I know. It's only been that long, for just over a year. It gets in the way too much. Wow, Ness. Crikey, your hair really does grow incredibly quick then, like mine. So that's true. Yeah, it is making a comeback, absolutely. Actually, could be 2. Yeah, I was going to say, Nee, you took all the kittens to the vet today for a checkup and vaccinations. The vet said, wow, 7, do you need to lie down? And what was your response to that then, Nee? I'll lie down in the Maldives for a fortnight if you're paying. Yes, please. Lise, you filmed the giveaway video yesterday. Took bloody ages, as there is so much stuff in it. Surprised face? Yeah, I bet you did, Nee. I said, yes, please, I'm knackered. Honestly, love, you're going to have to give yourself a week off, you know. You really are. You're going to have to go away or something, because if you're at home and you have a week off and you get a phone call, you'll not be able to help yourself. So for you to actually have a break, you're going to have a break, you know. Hey, Robin. Hi, Tina. Hello. Where on earth have you two been? It's 8:30 nearly. What have you been up to? Are you two been out gallivanting? Like Tina was on Saturday. I don't know who she was off out gallivanting with. Who woke Robin up shouting at the dog through the taxi, apparently. Yeah, apparently I did. I was going to tell you all about that, by the way, but yes. Did I mention I was going out last Friday? Did I mention I was going to see Rachel, my friend, who's the singer? You've just got to edit it with 2 different backing tracks and intros so I can post it on both channels. Ah, yes. Good idea. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm not surprised. Wow. I'm after them books. I'm after the Slimming World books, me. Excuse me. In all honesty. Because I love Slimming World recipe books. We have got loads of them. And you can only get them through groups and stuff. So, and they're not massively expensive either. I always think they're good value for money. So, has Tina been out dancing? Oh, we were doing some dancing. You should be dancing, yeah. Dancing, yeah. Ooh, woo. Yeah, we were doing some proper boogieing. I was up on top of the table at one point, but in my defense, I wasn't actually dancing on. Well, No, I did have, no, that's incorrect. I did have a boogie on top of the table, but I was actually filming and I wanted like an overhead crowd shot. So I actually was filming. So there was a reason why I was on top of the table. But I did take the opportunity to have a boogie after I'd got what I wanted to, sort of, yeah. Needless to say, that was towards the end of the night, and I had got flat sandals on, as in completely flat, no sort of heel whatsoever. So, yeah. Oh, you were watching Annabelle comes home and you didn't realise what time it was this evening. No worries, darling, I'm joking. They are really good books, aren't they, Lise? £5 each. This is it. I've got a couple of books of the bigger books, and I think the most I have paid, I think they're £9 or a tenner. I think they had one that was a tenner once, and but they're the hardback ones. It's the Mediterranean one. I've got a Mediterranean cookbook. It's amazing, but it is a hardback one, so it's not even the thin, like flimsy ones. And I think that was a tenner, but that was the most I've ever paid. So, Robin, I wasn't asleep when you got back. You're all right. I know. Thank God we didn't wake her up. At least she was still up. So, Mum's clocked off for a week. Oh, of course. So the PJs are on already. Bloody too right. I hope she's also got a frigging amaretto in her hand. And if not, why not? Go get one. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a good night. It was a really, really good night. I got some good footage, so that was nice. And I must admit, it's weird actually, because I was saying to Ian was saying tonight on his way out, he was like, oh God, this is the first time I've actually been out to a pub since the 19th, since everything's been lifted. And he was like, I was like, what, really? He said, yeah, you can just walk up to the bar now. I'm like, really? And I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, we did that on Saturday when I went out. And he went, didn't it seem strange? I went, no, in fact, I've not even noticed that that's what we did until you've just mentioned it. And it was like, but then I didn't exactly go out to the pub much in lockdown. I think I went twice. So really, not much difference for me, in all honesty. Robin, she's got a dog toy in her hand. What? What? Oh my word, she's got a dog toy. No, dog toy, Chuck, amaretto, hand, yes. Footage for a video, a vlog. No, it's not. Not for me, anyway, not for me. Rachel asked me ages and months ago, last year, if I would be prepared to do something called a show reel. So I said, well, I don't know what one, don't really, I think I know what you're on about, but, and we talked about what she wanted. So I said, right, I said, well, I'm going to need to come and basically film a load of footage. And then you figure out, like we've spoken about the sort of look of it and stuff like that. I'm going to go to some of the rehearsal sessions as well. And get some footage that way of her, get some like natural footage and obviously the footage of her singing and everything. And then we think what we're going to do is create like a montage of footage behind, if you know what I mean. And then she's gonna put together, like solely for the audio for this show reel, like a mini compilation of her favourite bits to put together, her favourite songs to put together into like a little sort of medley, but it'll be like a minute and a half long max. So yeah, so I am hoarding footage of her. So whenever she's playing locally and I can get to go, I'm literally getting as much footage as I can, because like the last time I went to see her, there's literally, out of all the footage I took, I think there's a 10 seconds. I don't think it's even that. I think there's certainly a 10-second section, but I think it's less than that I definitely want to use out of it. But it gave me the chance to play around with some techniques and filming techniques and stuff like that, and let me have a play and see what we liked and what we didn't like. So yeah, it's basically sort of like I say, it's just hoarding as much footage as possible, so I've got as much to look through and pick out our favourite bits and our you know, what, like when she's done, when she's put the medley together, then I'll know what songs she's putting in it. So I will then try as well to pull out of different performances those songs and things like that. So we'll see where it goes. So God damn it, no, not for me. So yeah, something completely different, which will stretch and develop hopefully my filming skills and editing skills. That's what I'm hoping. And something just a completely new and different project. So I'm very excited to get into it. So yes, I knew you would know what a show reel is, my darling girl. Those were, oh hang on, those were the days of our lives. They did your head in. Yeah. Well, Rachel, like a lot of them are really crappy. But what I'd done for her was at the Christmas. Was it Christmas just gone? Might have been, or it might have been Christmas before. I'd put together. She'd done a Christmas show at a local pub, and I'd gone and filmed it. It will be 2 years ago this year, because it was literally just after I started my YouTube channel, and I'd filmed her that evening, and then what I'd done was the following day to try and help my hangover, because I really was hungover that day, was I literally put I went through it all and I stuck sort of 30 seconds of that and 30 seconds. I did it about 3 minutes, and I just sort of little bits, clips of her, and faded them into each other and all that. So nothing major, nothing, you know, extravagant editing wise, wrote like that. And just sent it to her so she could put it on a page, and she absolutely loved it. So that's what kicked off the whole conversation. But then, of course, lockdown and everything. So would have had it done and sorted well before now if this hadn't happened. But you know, do one just under a minute, as it can go on YouTube Shorts at under 60 seconds, and do a longer one with more stuff in for a channel trailer. Yeah, that is it. That is more than likely what we will do, darling. In all honesty, it'll be something along those lines. Yeah, a full-length version one, you know, may end up. I know what Rachel's like when she's trying to put a medley together. She can't just do, you know, she struggles to get stuff under about 5 minutes. So I think getting her down to about 2.5 as a full version, and then maybe an edited sort of, like you say, minute 60-second one. That's the plan. And hopefully I'm trying to figure out how to film in black and white as well, because I know I can do that on my camera. So yeah, it's gonna be good, hopefully, fingers crossed. It just means that unfortunately I've got to go out a heck of a lot and go to pubs and clubs around here and go and get some footage and what's it called, source material. You know, it's just a goddamn shame, but I've got to do it. So YouTube is pushing the shorts because of TikTok, but now TikTok is doing a 3-minute vids. Oh right. Okay. Okay. I didn't realise you had a limit on TikTok, in all honesty, anyway, darling. So, oh right. Because you know me, dinosaur and all that. So yes, other than my fantastic night out on Saturday night, where I let what little hair I've got down for the evening. Oh, it used to be 15 seconds or 1 minute. Oh, right, I get you. Ah, okay. Yeah, other than that, like I say, I've managed to get out and about with the kids once this week. which has been nice. Got out and about, got some fresh air and stuff at like a local park. But other than that, the weather's kept us in. Yeah, so that's been about it really. Lots and lots of other boring stuff, like I say, and dealing with companies for this, that, and t'other, which is really starting to get me down now, because it seems like it's been going on and on and on. Well, it has been going on. In fact, one particular thing's been going on 3 years now. It's really driving me up the frigging wall. But hey ho. So, anybody else got anything exciting to tell us? Have we got any plans for this weekend? I've told you I'm going to my sister's tomorrow for a meet-up and a barbecue and one thing and t'other. And then after that, what have I got planned in for next week? Not much, I don't think. No, not much. Hey! Hi, Kel! Hello, darling. How are you doing this evening? Whoop, whoop. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Is it raining up there? Because it's raining here, love. Absolutely dry. We've been on about it. It's just goddamn awful. Oh, dear. Yes, I don't think I've got anything else planned next week. Other than continuing to try and pack this house up, which is interesting. You pack a box up and then it's like, well, where do I put said full box when I have areas of full boxes everywhere, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's getting interesting. Could probably do with See, this is the problem. When the kids are off, I can't be going and doing lock-up runs through the day. So, yeah, anyway. You're good. It took you a while to slay the demons tonight. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Have they had some special sparky juice, have they? Or something? Have they eaten a forbidden fruit? And were therefore bouncing the walls? I must admit my little one was this evening. Although, no, when I went before I came on here, he had quietened off a bit, but he had been on his cot. He likes to, because his cot's up against the wall, he's realised that if he pushes his weight on the front of it, which is like facing into the room, the back bit then, as it rocks back, it hits the wall. So we get bang, bang, bang. Lisa, you're spending tomorrow putting the beta kit together. Whoop whoop. Editing the giveaway and trying to find a herbalist. Lunar ritual on Sunday before the live. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Need to get all that sorted for Sunday. Definitely, sweetheart. Slay the demons, laugh out loud. Demon and trolls, motherhood sounds delightful. See? But I knew where she was coming from. You see, Kel and I are on the same wavelength, you know? I can well imagine. Oh, dear. I must admit, doesn't it, Lisa, says Anita. Yeah, sounds delightful. It can be at times. It can also be a lot of expletives as well. Kelly, they spent the evening with their grandparents. That's what... Don't need to go any further, sweet. Yeah. And may have had a few too many treats. Just, you know. It's like when my boys... Excuse me, sorry. Oh. It's like when my boys come back from my mother-in-law's on a Saturday. And so what you had for your lunch then, boys? Or what are you eating at Nana's today? I've stopped saying what have you had for your lunch. Because you get, my sandwiches and a packet of crisps. All right. If you actually ask them what they've eaten today at Nana's, then you get the full story. So then it's, well, I had my sandwiches, and then we had I had a packet of crisps. Then we had 2 blue ribbons. Then we had an ice cream. Then Nana made us a hot chocolate. And then we had a packet of Jaffa cakes. Right. And you're wanting tea now, are you? There's nothing you can say, though, is there? The problem is there is absolutely nothing you can say, because even if you waste your breath and say it, it just goes over the reds, and next week they're going to come back. Yeah, I know. Lisa, you'll stick to the fur and scaly Baileys, thanks. Scaly babies, thanks. Absolutely. To be honest, yeah. Although fur babies can be as troublesome, Neat'll join me with that one. Not sure about scaly babies, because I haven't had any scaly babies myself. Oh crikey, I've only had 2, and it sounds like fun, Lisa. There might be some mead. Oh, have you got your old mead out the shed? Oh, Ian and I were saying, actually, we desperately need to go back to Robin Hood's Bay. The best mead we ever got was from Robin Hood's Bay. It's literally as you it's as you go down, and it's as you go round, and it's on a corner on the right hand side before you then continue down, and then there's that uppy bit. I know it doesn't make any sense, but if you've ever been to Robin Hood's Bay, there's like one main bit that goes down. Well, it's sort of as you turn the first bend. Belinda. Belinda, you're here for 10 minutes. Hello, darling. Thank you so much for bobbing in. Oh, bless your cotton socks. How are you doing, Belinda? What you been up to, sweetheart? But yeah, that little shop there on the right-hand side, in Robin Hood's Bay, they do the most gorgeous mead, and it's fantastic. And it's literally, I don't know if they make it themselves, or it's literally somebody in the tiny wee little village of that old bit of Robin Hood's Bay that make it. Oh, what's that, neat? Hey, Belinda, I watched your vlog today. I couldn't help laughing when you all got lost in 10 foot of thistles. Oh, I haven't seen that one pop up. I'll have to go check that out after this live, Belinda. I've not seen that one. Oh, dear. You're very well, thank you. Had a lovely week catching up with friends. Oh, fantastic, Belinda. Oh, that's fab, darling. I'm glad you've had a nice week away. We know you were so looking forward to it. Oh, that's brilliant. You too, Leash. You need to get some more mead. You not had a chance because you need to go to hospital. Oh, the video. We'll watch after this. I see. Yeah, Belinda's video. I've got you, love. I was going to say, I could have sworn you've got your old bottle of mead. Yeah, I desperately need to get some new mead or another bottle of mead. I did get a bottle of mead from round here, but it weren't. I don't know. It was weird. I should keep getting some from the Isle of Wight. I keep seeing it. I should really pick some up. Kelly, yeah, Lisa's gone to have some blood works to check out a possible, or to investigate possible thyroid issue. Belinda, it was hideous, neat, so much fun. Oh, I really need to watch that video then. Oh, I'll definitely check that out, Belinda, after the live then, sweetheart. If we've got a few giggles going off, if we're needing a few tenor ladies, I'm definitely there for that, definitely. Oh, that'd be ace. Oh dear. Yes, I don't think it's going to be a late one tonight, everybody, because like I say, Ian's gone out to the pub. So I am wanting to take advantage of the peace and quiet, in all honesty. Lee, she'll look out the company and let you know who it was by as they deliver me to your door or a campsite. Oh, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Yes, please. Or either me, that is. Yeah, no, I figured that, babe. Yes, please, yes, 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 please. Do it now while you're thinking about it. If you can. Excuse me. Oh, no, you can't because you need the bottle from the shed, don't you? Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I'm going to chill out with some peace and quiet. I might stick something on the telly. I might not. I might just stick some chill out music on. So, and just appreciate having a bit of space to myself, because it's a bit hard to come by in this house at the minute with the kids being off, in all honesty. I love them dearly, but it just messes with my mojo just having them in the house. It's like when Ian's off work. It just does anybody else find that when you like if you're used to your other half going out to work every day and stuff, or you're used to the kids and one thing that when they're all under your feet or they're all at home, does it really like get on your tits? Like literally your nerve ends are tingling, like you're going, because it does me. And I don't know why. I don't know why I let it do that. But I just feel more on edge when they're at home, because I'm not able to move around the house as freely as I normally do. And because I'm so bad at doing stuff like, if I've got a job on my mind, I'm going to clean this or I'm going to tidy that or organise that, I'm not straightforward in the way I do things. So it's all haphazard and it's all bit bop, bit nip, 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 nip. And I have to be doing, you have to keep out my way and they don't, Anyway, is it just me? Sorry, I've scratched my arm a moment ago and I've got, when you get like your gnat bites are nearly healed up, but they get the scab over and then you itch it because it's healing. And it's like, there's no depth to the actual thing at all. It's just like one layer of skin, if that, but it bleeds like a rape beggar. That's what I've just had on my arm. It's doing me head in. Lise, before this, we were having a bop on the sofa, listening to Eurasia, as they have reformed, released an album and are touring this year. Unfortunately, we missed the Manchester date, sold out. Oh no! Oh no! I did hear about that. So has it been the new album you've been listening to, Lise? Get in. Ian and I do that a lot, We'll often sit on a night time and just put the radio on, or we like watching Sky Arts, or there's another one that Ian's found. I don't think it's Sky. It's something else, but I can't remember what it is. And that's a really good channel for documentaries, music documentaries and stuff like that. So, you can come and stay with me. The only thing under your feet is kittens, laugh out loud. Now that I could cope with. That wouldn't bother me. So you're on. Absolutely. In fact, I'm thinking of buying a wee caravan. So I'll just bring that down with me. It'd be fine. Belinda, you loved Erasure back in the day. You went to see them live. I always get Erasure and Pet Shop Boys mixed up. Like what song? Who did what song? So when you hear a song on the radio or whatever, I'll be like, I'll look at Ian and Ian will look at me and I'll go, oh, okay, so which one is it? Erasure or Pet Shop Boys? And I normally pick the wrong one. So yeah. And Ian's like, I don't know why they don't sound anything alike, but I think they do. So I always get mixed up with who's done what. Some of the new stuff which led us to play all the old stuff proper back in my element. Yeah, so don't you find that though? It's like with me with Bowie. My favourite Bowie is early Bowie, whereas with Ian prefers 80s Bowie. So whereas I prefer really early Ziggy Stardust days, Starman days, that's my favourite. So Thin White Duke and all that. Lisa, you saw them at London Pride back in the day. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. God, yeah, they would have done London Pride a couple of times, a few times. Oh, thanks, me. Yay, I can park the van on the drive. Ka-ching, I'm in, definitely then. No way, Andy Bell's voice is instantly recognisable even these days. I'm terrible. I am really, really terrible. Ziggy, play guitar. Oh yeah, man, I love it. In fact, I've only got. Does anybody remember? Now then, after CDs and before DVDs, there was MDs, the micro disc. Anybody remember them? There weren't a lot of them made. I've got some, and I've got some albums on mini disc. And one of the albums I've got an Aerosmith one. I've got Soul Asylum, Runaway Train. I've got Robbie Williams. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where he's being held up as though he's a footballer and he's got the white shirt on with just the RW on it. And then the other one is a Bowie one on minidisc. Minidisc, yeah, minidisc. Seriously, the size of they looked, for all intents and purposes, they looked like a slightly different shape and size of a cassette, and they actually opened like a cassette case did as well. But they were like an old-fashioned computer cartridge thing, and they had literally a mini disc. So you could either they had a mini disc in them, and you could my JVC stereo that I've got in our bedroom, which was my 21st birthday present off my mum and dad, so it's 21 year old very nearly. It got CD player, radio. Actually, it's a triple CD player, but it's also a mini disc player, and you just slot it in. It's like a little slot on the front, almost like a precursor of like your SD cards. So if you imagine something like that, and then when you turned it round, I mean bigger than this, obviously, and then on the bottom you would see the mini CD disc, and you would just literally slot them in the slot, and then they'd play. Really, really good, but didn't take off at all. Yeah, Ness, you had 2 or 3, not many. No, I think I've got 5 all in all. 5 albums on mini disc. They were still used in the clubs up until fairly recently. Really? Really? Like 10 years ago, I was trying to connect a mini disc player to a club sound system so 2 old drag queens could perform. No way. Wow. Was a nightmare. They hadn't moved on to CD as the mini discs were pretty indestructible and jumpable easily. Yeah, they weren't re-recordable, which is why a lot of performers liked them. Yeah, they were. Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't realise many people knew about mini discs. Because like I say, I know they weren't a big thing. They didn't take off at all amongst the general public. But they were fantastic. They are basically indestructible because they're covered in like a plastic, like I say, they're like a bigger, chunkier version of a SD card nowadays. And you would slot it in, and then you just like that and ejected it. So it was like an in between a cassette, but yeah, so you sort of slotted it in like a cassette, but with the benefit of it actually being a CD. Really, really good. Really, really good. And because they were covered in plastic, you could just chuck them in a bag as long as they were labelled up. You didn't have to have them in the special cassette thing with the album cover. So really portable, because they were about, I don't think I've got anything, I've got nothing really of a size, but they were about that sort of size. Ooh, they were square. So, yeah, what about inch and a half across, something like that? Belinda, your dad had loads, so much smaller to store. Yeah, they were. That was one of the benefits of them. And if I remember rightly, the old like cassette cases that you used to have, where they used to have like the grooves cut out and you slotted the cassettes in, I'm pretty sure the mini disc outer casings fitted in those as well, just about. They were used professionally by singers. I had my backing tracks on CD, but was always envious as they scratched. This is it. They had a much, much clearer sound as well. The mini discs were a far superior sound quality. But yeah, no, I've got some. Wow, I can't believe other people who actually know what I'm talking about, because nobody normally ever does. So that's really cool. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, everybody. I'm going to start winding up. I know it's a short one, but like I say, I'm going to take advantage of some peace and quiet, which I don't seem to have had for a couple of weeks. And in all honesty, I'm feeling the need for. And I'm also getting ready to start a wee jiggly dance. So we all know what Kirsty and jiggling starts to mean. So I'll get there before it's too bad, and then I'm literally belting up the stairs after I've finished this. So thank you everybody for joining me on this Friday evening. If you are watching as part of the replay crew, please remember to pop either a rain cloud emoji or a little purple umbrella with raindrops on it emoji in the comment section for me, so I know you've watched it on the replay. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, which is the thumbsy up button underneath this live or underneath the video. That just helps YouTube out with all the algorithms and things like that. It's all right, says Lisa. I'm going to go cook and watch Belinda's video in the kitchen. That's a jolly good idea. Yes, I will be watching Belinda's video as well after I've had a wee, because by the sounds of it, it's not going to be a good idea to watch it before I've had a wee. So, and talking to Belinda there in the live chat, everybody, if you're not aware, Belinda does have her own channel here on the YouTubies, and she does budget hauls, cleaning hacks, beauty hauls. She's just been away and has popped up a vlog, which by all accounts is it'll put a smile on your face. So please do head over and go and check Belinda's channels out. Also, throughout the live chat, you will have seen mods posting links to everybody else's channel, people who are part of what we call here on YouTube the Authentic Army. Just a list of very, very small creators. We all have a laugh. We all get on. We all keep it real. We say what we think, even if we say it in a nice way, not particularly swearing or whatever. We will do things bluntly. We will tell you our honest opinions, because we're just there at that age where we really can't be bothered, if you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, to everybody else. So if that sounds like your kind of gang, you want to be my gang, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Renata, you were quiet today. You were, my darling, but that's fine. I'm upset due to serious changes to my Lunar Star celebrations. Oh, Renata, have you had to rejig everything, babes? Well, in that case, then, you go and have a good old tantrum and a stamp and a kick around, because, yeah, no, I can understand you being upset. But you'll be able to celebrate it another way, in your own way, and that's all that matters. It's recognising it, darling, isn't it? And celebrating it in some way or another, darling. All right, so get it out your system and then move on. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Neat. Thanks for the natter. You're welcome, sweetheart. Hopefully catch you all on Lisa's live on Sunday or back here next Friday. Absolutely. Belinda, sorry I was so late tonight. Not at all, darling. It's just a holiday vlog. Thank you for the plug. You're welcome, my sweetheart. Not a problem at all. Anytime, I was trying to say. Yeah, Lisa asking if you're all right, Renata. Not really, Lisa. More maybe on Sunday if you do your live. Absolutely. We will be there at 7 p.m. UK time for Lisa's Self-Care and Tarot Hour. If you don't know what that is, like I say, go over to Beyond Authentic and find out what that's all about. But basically, she offers the chance to have a chill out and a wind down for about half an hour, 45 minutes, bit of skincare, self-care, inspirational sort of mindfulness techniques and things like that. Then we switch over and we do, she offers three card tarot readings. Oh my goodness, I really do need to get another drink and go for a wee now. And the gob's not working. So please do join us for that over on Lisa's channel. If you are watching on the replay, press in the description box where it says show more, drop that down and it'll give you all the links to everybody's channels, and you can go out and check all the other live streams and everything that are available as well. So please do, everybody, have a lovely weekend. Keep safe and well with whatever you're doing, and I hope it's whether you're celebrating Lunar Star or Llamas, or if you're not, if you're just having a chill out on your own, or you're meeting up with friends, whatever you're doing, keep safe and well, and I shall speak to you on Sunday on Lisa's live stream. Thanks for tonight, hon. See you all on Sunday. You will, my darling. You will. So I think that's everything for tonight, everybody. Alrighty, let's get those hands in the air like we just don't care. Ready for that awkward wave. Is YouTube going to let me actually end the live stream this week, though? Because, I mean, Lisa was having a bit of an issue on Thursday, weren't you, sweetheart? There we go. There we go. Yes, have a good weekend, everyone. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Oh, you're welcome, Renata. Thanks, Kirsty. Bye, everyone. Waving awkwardly now. Absolutely, Renata, because we go. Awkward wave. Awkward wave. Awkward wave. Bye.